Good morning class, I'm an economics teacher and I'm here to begin a new chapter today that is called sectors of the economy. We'll see how the different sectors are there in the economy, how are they categorized and what is their contribution individually. How do they cooperate together, how do they interrelate together and frame the development model for the development of any economy. So we'll stick to our economy. Our economy is a mixture of capitalist economy and socialist economy. We have adopted the merits of capitalist economy as well as the merits of socialist economy. That is why it is called as mixed economy. Indian economy is a mixed economy. We'll see how the sectors are categorized. The chapter is sectors of the economy. Sectors of the economy. Dear students, you all must be familiar with the word economy. We have already seen this in the first chapter. What does the word economy means or what it is all about? An economy is a system. An economy is a system by which people earn their livelihood. By which people earn their livelihood. It is a method through which people develop their basic skills, people upgrade their skills in order to in order to live a good standard of life, in order to live a better standard of life. They employ themselves to earn more and live a peaceful or a harmonious life. That is to improve their livelihood system. So economy is a system. Economy actually gives you a frame wherein you can put yourself and be a skilled person to earn something for the development of oneself and overall development of the economy. So we'll see the categorization of the sectors of the economy, how the economy is categorized. The sectors are basically divided into three parts. The first is primary sector. The second is secondary sector, and the third one is tertiary sector. We even have another name for this. It is even called as service sector, tertiary sector or service sector. So today we'll just have a small intro of these terms, what these terms are, and we'll see a detailed description of primary sector. As far as primary sector is concerned, primary sector is the sector which is actually the base builder for the economy. It is upon the primary sector that the development of secondary and tertiary depends. Primary sector is concerned with the production units. All the production units engage in production of goods and services by exploiting some natural resources are part of primary sector. I repeat, primary sector is concerned with the production line. Whatever is being produced, whatever is being manufactured, that is a part of primary sector. Primary sector, what it does, it actually exploits the natural resources which are freely available for all and produces the goods and services as per the demand and supply of the market. Secondary sector is concerned with value addition. It actually adds value to primary sector's product. Whatever is being produced by the primary sector, that those goods are added up or those goods values are added up in the secondary sector. For example, sugar cane is produced by the primary sector. So since primary sector is concerned with production line only, so what it does, sugar cane produces this, primary sector produces the sugar cane. It actually produces the sugar cane. Now, after the self-consumption, after the domestic services are over or after the domestic consumptions are over, whatever is left, that is supplied to secondary sector. Now, what secondary sector does? It actually, primary sector produces sugar cane. It supplies all the surplus sugar cane to secondary sector. Now, secondary sector, what it does, it actually takes out sugar from sugar cane. It actually takes out sugar from sugar cane I'm writing a small word over here. This is called value addition. Secondary sector is concerned with value addition. So what it does, sugar cane is being manufactured by primary sector and whatever is left is supplied to secondary sector. Secondary sector, what it does, it takes out sugar from sugar cane. It takes out sugar from sugar cane. So now comparison of the price. Now sugar cane is less costlier compared to sugar. Sugar cane is less costlier compared to sugar. So we can see that the value has been added. It was of less value, but this sector made an addition of its value by increasing its price, by increasing its demand, or by increasing its supply in the market. When the supply is more, the price will be less. But in here, since the values of the goods has increased, so the demand will even increase. And the next sector, that is tertiary or service sector, this sector is concerned with the delivery of services. Whatever we get, whatever product we receive, it's all because of the service sector. Delivery of services. This sector is concerned with the delivery of services. Whatever service we receive, this marker is in my hand, it has been produced or it has been manufactured by primary, secondary and then passed on to tertiary. Now tertiary sector supplied to different sort of retailers, different sort of wholesalers, and then it finally landed to consumer. So it is the duty of the tertiary sector to create a medium, create a mode through which it can be supplied to the end user, through which the product can be supplied to the real user. So it is basically concerned with the delivery of services. All the creamy jobs or all the white collar jobs comes under the sector of tertiary sector or service sector. We as a teacher are delivering here, we are increasing our knowledge, we are in the line of delivery of services only. So we are a part of tertiary sector or we are a part of service sector. Whatever services is rendered by one person to the other is a part of service sector. Doctor renders his service, doctor renders his knowledge to the patient. So what he is doing, he is delivering his service by having some specified knowledge of some particular instruments, some particular illness. That is why he is able to supply, he is able to deliver his knowledge to the concerned patients. Now, the chapter is all about what all these sectors are and what are their contributions in the economy, how do they contribute in the economy, and what is the interrelation among these three sectors, primary, secondary and tertiary. I've just showed you an example of how primary relates to secondary. What sugarcane, we took the example, whatever sugarcane was left after the self-consumption here I mean, it was manufactured by the farmers. Now after the manufacturing is over, after the consumption by the concerned farmer is over, what it did, it supplied to the domestic market. And even if the surplus is there, apart from that, if the domestic needs are fulfilled, we have more of the sugar cane, then it can be supplied to the foreign market even. So this sugar cane is a task of primary sector. Now what it does is whatever surplus it has, it supplies to secondary sector. Why? Just to take out the sugar from sugar cane. So it took out the sugar. Now comparison of price shows that the sugar cane is less costlier compared to sugar. That means value addition has been done by secondary sector. That is why this sector is concerned with the value addition of product only. And tertiary sector is concerned with the supplying of goods or delivery of services. It is basically concerned with the delivery of services to the end user or to the final user who is really going to be the consumer, who is really going to pay for it. I'll just put the definition of primary sector, what primary sector is and the examples of primary sector. Definition of primary sector. What is the definition, real or correct definition of primary sector? Primary sector is concerned with all production units all production units engaged in production of goods and services by exploiting natural resources are part of primary sector. uh, Dear students, just focus on the definition. This PS is for primary sector. All production units engaged in production of goods and services by exploiting natural resources are part of primary sector. In the definition itself, we need to understand certain words. The first word is, what is production? In economics, what does production means? The second word is exploiting. In general word, exploit means to cheat someone. But what it means over here, it has a different meaning over here. And third is natural resources. These three words that you need to understand in the definition part. So, production means creation of goods and services. The word production means creation of goods and services. I'm just writing it over here for a better understanding of definition. Production of goods and services. Production means creation of goods and services. The word production means creation of goods and services. Whenever you create something, whenever you manufacture something, that means you are engaged in the production line. Production line involves different sort of goods are produced on a simultaneous basis. So production means creation of goods and services. The next word is exploiting. Now exploiting in a general word in an English language, it means exploit means to cheat someone. When you are being unfair to someone, that means you are exploiting someone. But here the exploitation means, or the word exploiting means best possible use of a resource or maximum possible use of a resource. What it means over here in economics, it is the when you take the maximum benefit out of anything, that means you are exploiting that particular resource or particular object. Maximum utilization derived out of any resource. Maximum utilization derived from any resource. Now utilization again is an economics word. It means want satisfying capacity of a good. Utility is the word. Utility means want satisfying capacity of a good. The moment you purchase something, unless and until you are satisfied, you will not purchase it again. So in order to purchase it again and again, your utility level should increase. It should increase as per the quality of the product, as per the price of the product. Your utility is determined. So exploiting here means maximum utilization derived out of any resources. Whatever resource we have, if we are not deriving the satisfaction, that means we are not able to, or we are not trying to use that product in the best possible manner. And the third word is natural resources. What does the word natural resources mean? It's a very common word for you all. You all must have gone through this in geography even. Natural resources means all those resources which are free gift of nature, which the nature has supplied to us, which the nature has bestowed on us, is freely available for all, and that which does not differentiate, which does not create a gap between the rich and the poor, haves and have-nots, but it is freely available for all, is called natural resources. For example, rain, air, water, sunshine, these are free gifts of nature which have been bestowed on us, which have been given to us by nature, and it is available for all. So the definition stands as all production units engaged in production of goods and services by exploiting natural resources are part of primary sector. Here PS means primary sector. The examples are agriculture, fishing, mining, quarrying. These are examples of primary sector. I'll stop it over here only. and tomorrow in the next class we'll see the contribution of primary sector in the development of economy, how the primary sector contributes in the development of our economy. Thank you, class.